Okay, so step one, you're going to make sure that your name is on the back of your paper, Mrs. Green. You're going to write your name, period 1. Step 2, the value bar is handout. We've already done this so that you've already practiced, you know what you're doing. Step 3, you're going to select whatever image you want. There's several of each. So in Paris, we have like Notre Dame. We have the Eiffel Tower, several of the Eiffel Tower. Different parks from there. I can't pronounce this church, but a very famous church from that area. You know, that kind of thing. Same thing from England. There's London, which has like the Big Ben, the telephone booths that we don't have here, which is just kind of fun. The London Bridge, Stonehenge, you know, that's in England. So that kind of thing. So look through there. Maybe you have a place that you've always wanted to go, and maybe I have a picture of it. So that kind of thing. So you're going to pick whichever image you want. And let's say I pick this one. Like I said, I can't pronounce this church, but that's okay. Step 4 says lightly draw using pencil the photograph landscape into your drawing. Step 5, remember to include perspective, foreground, middle ground, and background. Remember that as land moves away from the viewer, it moves higher on the picture plane and becomes less detailed and smaller. And then we'll move to step 6. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to kind of sketch out. And if you want to grab some scrap paper and sketch it out first and try it on like bellwork paper or whatever, be my guest. And you're going to just kind of lightly, because you're going to have to erase all your pencil lines when you're done anyways. But you're going to want to kind of sketch out what it is that you're drawing so that you know where you're going to put the pen. Okay. Comes like this. There's like a steeple here. Okay, so you would sketch it all out however you want. I'm not going to take the time to sketch it all out because I want to be able to get through all of this with you. Step 6, practice drawing with your pen. Again, you might want to use some scrap paper or even use like the back of this paper to kind of work with, however you want to do it. Step 7, use your pencil lines to guide you and start your landscape using your pen. So now you're going to go over, and I wouldn't do it sketchy. I would actually draw out. You've already kind of done it sketchy. You know where the lines are. Now you're actually going to start to draw your image. And in the picture, since it's black and white, it's going to show you where the values are. Like it's darker on this side than it is on this side. So my values are going to be on that side. And I can start creating them. Okay, and you can go in and you can add the details that you see. Whether or not you drew them in with pencil first, you need to do them. Okay, and you're going to take your time and you're going to do this. So you're going to now, the entire image is going to be pen, including background. So if I'm doing my leaves, I'm coming in. Now, you're not going to draw all the leaves, no. But you're going to use probably the squircling, which is kind of the scribbles, to start to create that look of the leaves that are in the background here, this side. Okay, the trees or the bushes that are down here, you're going to create. So the whole, whatever is inside this white border is what needs to be included. If you want to do clouds, you can. If you look up here at some examples, you can see how some of the students, this has clouds in it, this obviously has clouds in it. They kind of did like hatching lines but straight up and down in this one to create the background. This one, they did the clouds. If the clouds look dark because it's like rainy, then you would do the clouds with the pen. If the clouds are white and the sky is dark, then you actually do the sky with the pen and leave space where the clouds are. So how you show white is by leaving gaps and using the pen around it. So this is kind of the one I'm doing right now that I was kind of working on. You can kind of see how this student did their work. In this one, lots of trees, but a lot of light coming through. So basically all of this white area are gaps. No pen is used in those areas, so it looks like the light coming through. Here you can see where they left the white for the clouds and used the hatching in the background to create the sky. Okay, so the whole, everything that is within that white frame has to be included. Step 8, all blobs and boo-boos must be worked in. Step 9, signatures to be inside the composition, close to the bottom right. So when you're done, you're going to add a little signature like an artist, small. I usually, when I do my signature, I usually do just my initials and the year that I created it, so that I always know years from now, oh, I did it in 2014. But you do it small. Yes, it's important to have your name on it. No, you do not want your name to become a distraction from your work. Your work is what needs to speak from you. You are just putting a little signature on there saying, yep, it's mine. Step 10, neat, complete, checks for craftsmanship. You'll erase all your pencil lines before you ever turn it in. Grade yourself. So let's go over the grading rubric. We have, for composition, for 9 to 10 points, strong, thoughtful, creative composition. The drawing fills up most, if not all, of the paper. For perspective, 9 to 10 points, highly accomplished ability in creating a foreground, middle ground, and background in your work. So your work looks like it has perspective. It doesn't look flat. For 9 to 10 points, for the pen, control of materials and processes. Completed drawing shows excellent, clear, and highly effective use and control and understanding of pen techniques and processes like the hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, squircling, that kind of thing. For 9 to 10 points, surface, texture, and details. The entire drawing includes all of the surface and textures that are from within the picture that you're using. 9 to 10 points, landscape image, outstanding ability to render a photo into your drawing, highly accomplished ability in recreating the complete and entire image. So you're not leaving stuff out because you didn't like it. If you don't like it, don't pick that picture, pick a different one. 9 to 10 points, shading techniques, stippling, cross-hatching, hatching, squircling. The entire drawing shows extreme care and thoughtful use of the stippling, hatching, cross-hatching, and squircling techniques. So not only did you create the outlines and the drawing of it, you specifically use those throughout the work to make it look three-dimensional. For 9 to 10 points, the 10-step value scale, outstanding ability to create the different values. All 10 value steps are clearly represented because in all of these, we have the white, bright whites to really rich blacks. You need to show that in your work. 9 to 10 points, craftsmanship. Careful time and extreme care was put into the entire drawing. All background areas of the paper are clean and smudge-free, so you went back and erased if you needed to. Excellent use of class work time. 9 to 10 points. On time, your work is complete and turned in. So when you are done, you will take this, you will erase all your pencil marks. You'll put your name, if it's not already on the back, you'll grade it, you'll do your reflection, and you will turn it in. You will also turn in my photograph back. They're numbered on the back so that we can get them back in order and we know where is what. and they'd say where they're from and then the number. So make sure that you get those turned back in. Do the best you can. These can look really awesome if you slow down and you take your time. If you do really big marks with your pen, it's not going to look as strong as if you do small marks. Yes, you can outline the work because it's pen, but you really want to take time to really get in and get those small details, show those variations of value, really get in there and show all those little itty bitty details, and you will have a fantastic, amazing landscape when you're done. But slow down and take your time. Make sure that you've practiced, and you can always go back and use the back sides of any of these papers to practice on so that you're comfortable with the pen when you go to start your work. Good luck, guys. I know these are going to look fantastic. I can't wait to see them because these always turn out great if you take your time and slow down. Do the best you can. Hopefully you'll find a picture that you really like. Maybe it'll be a place that someday you go and visit. Good luck, have fun, and I look forward to looking at these and seeing how they turned out. Good job.